Ready? All right. It is now Monday, March 16, 2026. The time is now 5:40 p.m. and I would like to go ahead and do a roll call, starting from my left. Mayor Reynolds.
Councilwoman Yolanda Murphy.
Councilwoman Amelia Emmett.
Councilwoman Vanessa Wynn.
All right. We have Councilwoman Diane Howard by phone. Ms. Howard, can you mute your phone, please? All right, thank you. At this time, we'll have a moment of silence. Please silence all phones. All right, council, at this time, we'll do the approval of the agenda whenever you're ready.
I'd like to make a motion to approve tonight's work session, March 16th, 5:32.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you. Ms. Ashley, is there there's no public comments tonight, right? Okay. Public hearing. Yes? All right, whenever you're ready.
I'd like to motion to enter for the hearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Mr. Johnston, you ready?
Council, tonight's public hearing is tied to annexation. Sorry about that. So it's still a text amendment. It's a text amendment that would allow properties within the Edge District to have a restaurant. So that was driven by a applicant who's looking at starting such a restaurant. He couldn't do it under the existing zoning. So the text amendment would change the ordinance to read that a restaurant would be a permitted use in the Edge District. It's permitted by a special exception. The reason it's special exception is because in certain instances, you don't really want permitted by right on a restaurant because impact of traffic, sometimes noise. And if it's a special exception, they come into the mayor and council at the public hearing, and you all can decide based on the context of that property. In other words, the Edge District, what it backs up to is residential. So there may be some instances where we don't want the impact of the restaurant on homeowners on the adjacent property. So that'll be the more or less the first two steps. Is one, to adopt a text amendment to allow such uses, and the other is to allow those uses by special exception only, which again will be a public hearing. You have the opportunity to assign conditions to the rezone. Are there any questions?
attorneys here that we do about public hearing, we'll have the opportunity to assign conditions to.
Right, the applicant will come in requesting a special exception use. And the public hearing will be advertised, and then you'll have your opportunity to sign conditions.
I'm on this one, this. Oh, the old.
That's all I have.
That's holding on that next first.
I think we came before you for the first time in January during the work session. Been a little time before we go. You guys can defer to have a vote in the first week in April if you all would like, or you can have a decision. So I'm looking at this. Can you tell me what your recommendation was again?
Recommendation was for approval on the special exception. Nothing yet to do with the.
The drive. Yeah, that's how I was trying to get clarity on. Oh, okay. Nothing to do with that? Okay, never mind.
It's allowing a restaurant within our district. As you all know, we only allow them in downtown core areas. But once you pass about here, going down Main Street, there is no restaurants right now. So we would like to change that case restaurant.
Oh, okay, my bad. I put them all together. So, gotcha. Okay.
You say it's for decision.
It is for the completely a C law. Once it's heard, have to accommodate it, that's possible.
What you got for me? Yeah. What the motion is?
Make a motion to approve the zoning ordinance of text amendment.
I make a motion to approve the zoning ordinance text amendment.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
So we'll take some amendment. And then a special
Exception.
exception will be following that or it's together after at another meeting.
Only after this can they come to the special session right now. If you all agree to do it, then they can come to the special session.
So just to confirm, that means any business from restaurant. Okay.
But only if the council chooses to approve that special exception application.
And those will be done by public hearing.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, moving forward to discussion items, we have a couple. The first up will be the car and bike show. This is Dion Matthew.
This is Deanna Matthews, one of our business owners is on Main Street. She's interested in hosting a car and bike show on Main Street in the upcoming future. DJ and I thought it would be a great idea for you all to listen to her idea and see if it's something the city wants to partner with.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, so it will be Marsha LeRae with the City of Lithonia first annual car and bike show. I spoke with a lot of the businesses over here, and they are like, it's a go. Some coming from Life and Times. They'll be doing the bikes and everything, and then I have my own team that has like the Corvette Club, and then the categories will be pre to 1960, then it'll be 60 to 80, then 80 to 20, and 20 to 26. So we'll have, I wanted a DJ at the bottom, and then one over there, we'll have a judges table They do the tickets, the raffle tickets, and the scoring cards. We also already acquired a sponsor for. They want to do like a every half an hour a gas card, you know. And then a lot of the clubs, they're really not really interested in trophies. They more or less will want like cash or cards, like gift cards and stuff. So that's the start. And the timestamp, I'm looking like around May, maybe like the second week of May. And then I also wanted to do like a small kids section for the bouncy house and everything, so that we can also, it's a community thing, not just an adult thing. We wanted to, for everybody to enjoy it. Yes, yes.
I'm one of the sponsors. I'm all through here. I live in Lithonia, a couple blocks from here.
Yes.
And just to say this real quick, I was born 100 years after this city. I moved down here when I was 56 years old. Like I love Lithonia. Okay, I call this Little Mayberry. I'm from the Midwest, from Kansas City. Okay, I don't get scared when the police get behind me or nothing, since I lived in Atlanta. And I thought I did car shows up there, Corvette up there. I have a Corvette, I have motorcycles and stuff like that. So I see the car show here once when I first moved down there, but I don't see any of that anymore. I don't see the farmers market. I used to come up just because it's my neighborhood. I still like it. There's a little shop up there. They did a little comedy show last week, but still, it's my neighborhood. And we can get people to come, and we want kids too. Okay, we want kids. We have free gifts, all like Hot Wheel cars for kids and stuff. We're giving away, and we ain't trying to make no money off this. Okay, we're just trying to get the people to see just how nice this little black town is. Okay,
Bring the community to the businesses. Because I also spoke with the businesses, and they're willing to give me a coupon for all of the people, that so they can come back either 15% or 10% off of anything in their stores. So I thought that was a good idea too. Because we want to bring more traffic here, not only for my store, but for all of it, even the barbershop and the hair salons, the tarot readings, all of it.
and car people and motorcycle people have money. They don't put 60, 80,000 in the car and not have money, or 40, 50 in some of the motorcycles that I'm showing up. No, I ain't judging nobody. You go with your money, but they have money. And they like to show their stuff out. And most of the stuff is going to be free. I mean, like gas cards are going to be 10 gas cards at $10 each. Over the whole period, every half hour, we're going to give away a gas card. That costs $10 to drive some of these cars a mile. Right. So I think it's a great idea that we get the first annual, just build it up every year. Because like I said, we ain't trying to make money or nothing. We just trying to get people to come together. So, okay.
And see how you guys can assist me and with the applications, I guess there was, because I spoke with Cass, and I know he has previously done some events on the block. And far as the vendors,
Are you having vendors?
yeah, I want to have
What type of
vendors.
vendors?
We want to have tent vendors and truck vendors, because they said every car show that was here, the people were complaining that they didn't have any food vendors. So I wanted to bring something. I already got Taco Guy, so you already know him. He already has his paperwork and everything. But for other ones like the ice cream, Dion, he can bring the Kona ice and everything. I think he already has his stuff for that. But for those that don't have their stuff, that application as well as their spot, how can we tie that all together that it's not two different payments?
Gotcha. Council, what's your thoughts about that, since it's a community, event?
Waiving the registration for
The vendor fee?
I'm waiving it.
I have a consensus. Everyone?
Yep, I do so. Yes. First question is, have you thought about restroom facilities? For plan
Oh, we
for.
gonna have to probably rent the porta potty thing.
At least three.
Yeah,
At least three.
'cause he was very purchased one.
I'm getting purchased one just
Yeah,
in my
he was.
backyard. My tiny house.
Yeah, well, that's funny.
I guess
It's not
that's.
expensive, just to purchase. You don't cost much to rent either.
Yeah, the one that they use, well, the one that Kaz uses, that one that's like really, it's like a nice one.
Like trailer.
Yeah, that trailer one, that was really nice.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you got it.
We also did the trash. How do we the trash?
A lot of times when I have events, what I do is, of course, we have a couple receptacles on the main street. I'm not going to probably get you a few more, but you know, as you, we like to put the trash in one centralized location when you done cleaning up, and then it can be picked up for you.
And we
And
have
do
a,
we have to have security? So you guys can sit.
we can help you out with the security piece. And then Councilwoman Diane Howard, she has a question, she's on the phone.
Yeah, I was thinking that, I was trying to understand if she requested to waive the fee for the vendors that she's inviting to the event.
She didn't ask to waive, Councilwoman Shepherd, suggested that we should waive, because it's, you know, like a community event. But if the vendors that she's referring to is the vendors that will be taking a part of, you know, of the car and bike show that will be there. And they could be selling things. So they just wanted to, you know, waive it since it's like a community event, trying to get the more the better. So, yeah.
And I also, someone told me that somebody on council knows another car club.
That would be me.
What club is that?
I forgot the name of it. They did a car show a couple of years ago, and they had it on the left, they had it on the right. And how they did it was to give back to families that was in during Christmas. So they gave them gift cards, baskets, money. They took 5 families within like on it and gave it to them at the car and bike show.
I came to that show.
You did?
That was a great show. Them guys have a lot of money in them cars. That's one reason that show right there is what gave me the idea.
Okay, yeah, and they want to come back too.
I think that name of their club is old school. I'm not sure.
That's it,
That's
old
right.
school.
I talked to
That's
guys
it.
have some really, they're definitely invited. They got some nice cars.
They're trying to come
I
back.
mean it. Goodness.
So you'll be able to get that.
If you want to reach out to them, I mean, that'll help too.
Definitely reach out to
Okay,
them.
yeah, I got the information.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Howard, Councilwoman, you got anything else?
No, that's fine, thank you. I'm going to move you.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know, I just looked past you, I didn't even recognize you. How much in prize money you talking about? You know,
I gotta get a couple more sponsors because I'm trying to see if we can get somebody to
We
sponsor a
got
couple of
300.
things. Yeah.
how
we
much you
gotta
think you would want to
start.
come out?
We well, money, that's the problem. 300, because we're not buying trophies, we give you cash.
Right.
Guys get trophies, they better have $10, $20, putting their gas tank, they don't need a trophy. We got other free gifts
But I
too.
have another one another car club that they want to participate and they want to do something big. Yeah,
We got
they
plenty
wanna
of parking
sponsor.
space, all the way up to the.
Say it again.
We got plenty of parking.
Is it north,
space.
We want to.
So and then on the we have entertainment too. Yeah, have a couple
Budget.
people. Yeah, we got a couple of. We have also we're gonna collab with the on 110, something like that. It's a media group, so they're gonna do all of the drone shots and all of the filming. They're gonna do all of that for free. So we have those too, and what was I about to say? Oh, they're gonna give. They also have like shirts and stuff. They want to give away shirts as well. Okay, so that'll be added.
What date are you speaking of?
We wanted to try like for the second week in May because Let's Ride is doing something on April 24th, 5th, and 26th. I was looking at that one, but I didn't want to bicycle and motorcycle. So we thinking, and then the children should be out of school in May. as well. So they should be on their half a days by then. So they're able to enjoy what happened without having to, get ready for school the next Monday,
Or we're gonna do it on a Sunday or Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday or
Saturday.
Sunday.
All right, most likely Saturday, but Sunday be a rain day.
But also they wanted to see if we could, somebody else wanted to see if we could do something for the church the next day. The church is Saturday and the Sunday evening.
What you thinking on Sunday?
The churches can do like they can do their little singing and everything. We can get a couple of the singers from the choir to perform, and we bless the street, bless the event, and
Like a praise, well, we used to call it praise in the park.
Yes.
Over here.
Yeah,
But you
that
wanna
sounds
do it
good.
on Main?
Of course on Main Street. Everything from Main Street.
Okay,
Everything from Main Street.
okay.
Everything from Main Street. Okay. Yes. So if that's possible.
What is, what is your plan for advertising?
We got the multimedia group, which is a podcast. They're gonna do the podcast. Plus, I got all the businesses. They're gonna run the same flyer and everything. I got,
Big sign on the street.
yeah, we wanted to get a
Like
banner
we used to
too.
for the farmers market. So
Yes,
the car
that
show
banner down
for
there.
2 weeks and stuff. So
And the little ones that you had for the movie. Remember y'all had the movie night ones? I want some of them too.
Okay.
Yes.
What about, I'm thinking Sunday, what you was referring to, the staging. Are you gonna have like a stage or
Yeah, I
anything?
have to go over there to Salt and Pepper and them because I'm trying to get, everybody that's here, if we can utilize the people that are already here. Cass was telling me that it was good for me to go over there too. So I'm gonna talk to him this week.
Okay, all right, okay. Council, any other questions?
Sounds exciting. You look like you're really excited about
I'm
it. so-
excited.
What's those dates?
Can I say that again?
Yes, ma'am.
What dates you talking about?
I think the second week in May, so that, the first week, everybody will pay their mortgage and rent and all of that.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, and if they come to you, yeah.
Councilwoman Howard got a question. Go ahead.
Yes, and that really don't have anything to do with her, but she mentioned that that's why I was going to use the weekend that we doing this, this our city event, cities.
The city's week is in April. I heard you say-
Like the less wrong
Right,
version.
she was talking about that, doing something April the 24th,
The
25th. But I guess we'll settle that one. But he knows 'cause he
The
has
bike right here, the bike show.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
doing the bike show.
Oh, okay.
Bicycle show. Bicycle
Oh,
show.
well, we don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought they were gonna join with y'all. You got the ride. It's a trail ride to Arabia Mountain.
And I know
Yeah,
something.
Oh, you know
well, yeah, if they want to radio now, it don't matter. They start the
no,
trail.
he
start
was,
that.
he wanted national. We could have get in on it.
Okay.
Remember, because he said that you were fighting on it.
I've been there for years. Not from him.
Yeah, we gotta get it from around Main Street.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. Just keep us updated.
Yes,
If you could,
absolutely.
and let us know how we can help.
More details.
Yeah. We'll have more and more sponsors, and eventually we want to I don't know if y'all know about the one that they do on East Point, that free day. I wish we can get to that point. We getting there? Yes, we are, because I'm gonna get us some sponsors. Trust me.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I was going to add, like, if you guys have flyers or something, since we are having Cities Week the last weekend of April. So I believe it's that April 24th, 25th. Mostly are our 2 days we're going to have community events out here. It's going to be movie bingo night on the 24th. Following that Saturday, it's going to be a trash bash event on Main Street. So we're going to have like little baggies and put those in and put some stuff in, let them know about the event that's coming.
I planned on doing that because for his, I said he was going to do some more promoting. But now that I know there's the whole city event, I didn't even know. Is there any way that you guys have flyers out already? Because I don't know, they haven't been talking about it.
Yeah, well, we're planning on our end to So just get the word out to him.
Yes, I will. I will. City, what is it? The city what?
City Week.
Cities Week. That's right. Okay. Thank you. Yes, good evening. Stay warm.
Thank you too. All right. Next up, community health event, Ms. Ashley.
Hello. Mr. Johnson gonna present some information about our community health event, and he's looking to possibly partner up with us as well. Okay, Richard Johnson.
Big one?
Johnson.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, yeah. So my name is Reginald Johnson.
I'm Savannah Green. We are the co-chair of the CAB Resource Network.
Yeah. So we both hosted the Cobb County Community Resource Network. I also do health promotions for CareSource, and so we were speaking with the flea market about doing an event with the DeKalb Public Health. You know, they do the mobile flea market, and to bring the truck out and do stuff. But then we were going to incorporate that with health events. So mobile unit, do some health screenings and whatnot. Partner with some of the schools and where they bring some volunteers out. So I spoke with Ms. Ashley, and she suggested we come out and speak to you all about that. So.
And with my nonprofit, so what we will be doing is having a resource table where people in the community, whatever they need, if there is, period poverty, also just hygiene kits, different things that the community might need that just readily available to them. We always set up a resource table where we just put things out that, that are just needed. We get a lot of donations from other places. I do a partnership with Wayfield right here. They give me their leftover things, and I represent the deaf community. So we do deaf, unhoused, and homeless, and single moms, and just different things. And we also have a wraparound service with mental health and things like that. So we'll be incorporating a lot of those things when it comes to the event as well, and having a bunch of our other medical partners coming out and doing screenings and things like that.
Yeah, and prioritizing things like men's health as well. So thinking about around June, that's Men's Health Month, and also like well child visits, making sure people come close to that. So.
The biggest part of it is a farmer's market. We actually bring a mobile farmer's market out, and anyone who has SNAP benefits can get 50% off of the fresh produce. The farmer's market is a collaborative of Black farmers in the Atlanta and the Georgia area, where they donate their food and things to this mobile farmer's market, and they pull up to wherever, which is what we were starting over there. It'll be the DeKalb Public Health, Men's Health, Nutrition. What is it? The mobile unit. It's a whole thing. We also do HIV testing and STD testing through their STD. And, people like Medcure, just a whole bunch of different plethora of medical partners that we have. But we really wanted to bring the nutrition out because there is a farmer's market, but this is really, really good fresh food, and they're from Black farmers.
Council?
Yes, what days are you talking?
So we don't have a date set. Well, we were trying to do it in March initially, but can't do that. So maybe like May, June, end of April, somewhere between end of April and sometime in June. That's whenever. We don't want to.
We wanted to do when it was a little bit on the warmer side.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we don't know a date is because we had planned it in March, but then when we realized we had to maybe get a permit and things like that, we thought, why not be able even to partner with the city of Lithonia and put it on a bigger scale. Our events are really, we just put on so I just put on a event with Columbia High School, and it was pretty huge. We had about 30 medical vendors. People got paid $45 to come out to screen within all the, oh my gosh, okay, with all the medical partners and things like that. So I was thinking, well, if being that we had to get a permit, if that was the case, then if that was the case that we had to get a permit, it would just be best that we put it on a bigger scale. Oh my gosh, on a bigger scale, and then the partnership that I have with Wayfield, whatever goods and things that they already have, we can kind of just put that
put that out on the resource table with our giveaways.
Also, curious, it sounds like you guys are open to different dates. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
Okay, so, would you guys maybe, and I'll ask as well, maybe, joining us in Cities Week, which is the last week of April, and,
That works. Of course, it would depend on the availability of the partners or whatnot. But so like if Board of Health can't come, we have other partners, like she said, Make Cure, Kids Back on Wheels or whatnot. So depending on who's available.
Not to cut you off there, but not only this is my best friend, by the way. Okay. You know what I mean? So not only that, what I was going to say is because the CAD Public Health has so many different departments.
Yeah, all that.
We're also partnered with what's this, Emory Hillendale. Their Stop the Violence is called like P University. They're looking for a lot of events. So a lot of our partners, we would love to partner with you. So all in all, we'd love to partner with you because a lot of our partners have to have events. They have to do events, and they look for scheduled events to fill up their calendar. So a lot of times they'd be willing to come out and do things because a lot of their mobile units, when they just get money, they have to spend it. So a lot of times, the CAD Public Health has 2 or 3 new mobile units. So and that would be really good if we can.
When is this weekend?
it is, April 24th and 25th.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do a PSA. We have about 200 just straight emails. So I think that would be a really good idea. I love that. Would we be able to do both?
Which part of
Would we be able to participate in yours instead of
have a
June?
separate one, you think? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we'll be able to partner with you all, and I can provide, or we can provide all the. I keep saying I'm sorry. That we could provide the medical partners and things in the screenings, and then would be able to do one again in because Men's Health Month is in June, and we've been doing Men's Health for about 5-6 years. We do like 5Ks and things like that. So we've never really seen anything regarding men's health here in Lithonia. I've been over here since 2008, just off and on, but now I'm back. So you know what I mean. So I just feel like Father's Day and Black men's health is kind of it's kind of the toilet a little bit. So I just think having a men's health month for the city of Lithonia would be great, and if we could partner with you all, and I feel like maybe the parking lot would be like amazing with and the mobile units are pretty big, so they can go on either side of the parking lots and things like that.
Okay. Well, Miss Ashley, I don't know how we would coordinate that since, of course, it sounds like they want their separate day, but maybe for,
No, we would love to partner with you.
Yes, this week, that's fine.
Okay, well,
I'm going to shoot that I do with DJ and information.
Thank you. Also, I have another question. This is just a question. Do we have a homeless population here?
yes.
How do if I can coordinate with someone to have, because I have so much stuff that I get donated. My nonprofit just opened up, so the donations are just coming in, and it's really amazing. So if we have a homeless population here, I would love to just get out in the streets, and we have hundreds of hygiene kits, socks, just so many things that I would love to see how I can kind of coordinate and hit our homeless. If somebody could let me know how we do that, that'd be great.
Can I get your contact info too?
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I'm also a sign language interpreter.
I have a meeting coming up, a round table too. I would love you on the call just to kind of get your input on ideas. So I don't know if you.
Can we just give her a phone real quick?
Sure, I'll get it from them.
Yes, thank you so much.
And what's your name again?
My name is Savannah Green,
Savannah Green.
and I'm watching to Town Road. But I've been here since 2008.
Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name? Okay.
I'm from Decatur. Like, well, you guys
All right, council. You ready, Councilwoman Murphy?
I am.
All right.
So I'm hoping that we as a unit can brainstorm and come up with, because I've had a couple people tell me they don't mind doing it. I think we need a committee. We don't have one that I know about. Am I wrong? Okay. So hopefully we can try to put together, and I don't mind manning that, but I want us to come up with ideas of how we can engage the community and create that committee, a plethora of people to communicate with us on what, the community wants to deal with, any ideas they have. So that was my idea on that, create a community engagement committee.
Yes.
And then my other one was, we talked about this, but it's weather of ours, but we still need to be thinking about it so we can incorporate it in budget. We did talk about when we got our new granite signs, that we want to do some beautification around those signs. Put some beautiful flowers, so we did talk about it, but we never agreed on it. So for us to be thinking about that again, for when the season changed, how we want it to look, and kind of entertainment or whatever. Plus, I also wanted to throw a ball at you again for those planters on Main Street. So we can start trying to put something beautiful out of them.
Send it to the other planners.
Yeah, those planters. LED planters, making sure we get some beautiful stuff to make them prepared. Like you told, 5 or 6 of them, because y'all bought them. Is what I told y'all need to buy them. No, they are that all down Main Street. Big, huge planters and round.
You talking about the one that's outside Miss Maxine?
Yeah, I mean.
What y'all telling me?
What Miss Maxine?
You about those.
The ones in the little court.
You
I
talking
think
about
that's
the
it.
court? The court?
You're talking about on
Up
the
and
front.
down? Well, there's only like 4 or 5 like Maxine owns, but it's right in front of her business.
Those are the only ones on her side?
Yeah, and then we
So
got
those
some
are hers?
not Avenue, good courtyard.
So we'll make sure that our courtyard, then our. Something needs to be put in. They have thought of it like,
She knows, we made her talk about those.
okay. But yeah, our planners too. So, like trying to think about what we want them to have come through.
Yeah, once we get they change, it's us. Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
us first.
So I got a question. So, great ideas. What would think would be the plan for our community engagement? We do have some places where we could put flowers around the city. What would be our next step?
Sorry.
I think, yeah,
So can I just say this real quick? Because I don't want us to work against each other. We have our quarterly roundtable discussions, and that originally was created to be a platform for community engagement. Now, the issue has been getting people to participate in it and making it consistent, where we're consistently bringing those ideas in an informal way and then bring it back to council to further make a plan, idea, strategize, and then get it into, unit manifested. So, I mean, I'm totally open, please come aboard and let's make that since it's already going and just have people actually participate in it. But
so, no, I'm confident. So that's what I was asking. Like, I think we need to take it a step further and make it a committee.
let's do it.
So, those that are, want the business owners, the people that live in the community that want to be on that committee, it can also incorporate the round table, but there needs to be some type of committee to help bring those people that are not participating, engage them. So,
And we have a few business owners here. So
I'm
if you
sure
guys,
don't mind.
okay, we'd love for you guys to be a part of that. Awesome. Thank you. Look at that.
We do a lot of fairs, all, like, 4 times a month, so we love to
And
Okay.
then
We have a
we
lot
can,
of resources to add to your community.
the round table to start channeling our thoughts. That's our platform.
Yeah.
Sound like a platform. Oh, let me go back one thing. I forgot one thing about the community engagement. I thought I had to get to slash, but I was thinking, let's start thinking about, this is probably going to be a bigger question. I think that we need to start partnering or having a conversation with the Cap County so we can try to, as it is right now, use or think about further future use for the Lucian Sanders Rec Center as a warming center. We don't have a warming center on our side.
That's a
We
great
just
idea.
talked about, we got a lot of homelessness. They're not going away. So we need to be trying to think about people. Like, so that was one thing I wanted to.
I love that.
It's there.
And I'm gonna be transparent with you. I only seen one homeless person. in the city of
You said what?
One. How many is it?
Yeah, it's not, about 2 handfuls.
I mean, like in the city of Lithonia. Like in the city of Lithonia. That's who I'm referring to. Like, who is it? Do y'all see these people? Because I only know one. And are they in the city or are they just coming outside of? Okay.
And some of them live in houses. Not, I only know one of the person.
Yeah.
Other than the they live in houses. They own a house.
They're in the house and they're not homeless.
They're not homeless, but they kind of.
No, I have a couple that on my side of town that are before they can. So, you know.
I got you. Okay. All right. So you understand that?
Yeah.
I don't think-
We'll do this.
All right.
Oh, wait, and one question. You're okay with quarterly because we have one coming up for next week.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Went through both of them, right? All right. All right. All right, Councilwoman Howard. I have you on the agenda for air quality monitor.
Yes, did you guys get a chance to look at the
PowerPoint.
information? Yes.
Everybody get a chance?
Yeah, briefly.
Everyone saying yes.
Okay. Wonderful, great. Can we move forward then?
Wait.
Ready to go.
Man, I thought we were gonna check in with someone.
Okay.
They weren't speaking either on the other, I thought that's what they were gonna
The
do.
group that you have, were they gonna present to us?
No, and that's what I told you guys before, and so, I know you and Shepard said that you needed more information,
Right.
so we sent the information, and if you have questions, I sent Chief her phone number, so if you needed to ask, hopefully we can get her. She said she was in a meeting, but she'll try to get out to answer any questions.
Okay.
So, yeah, so do you guys have any additional questions?
Councilwoman Shepherd said no, she's good.
Okay, so I guess at this point it's just determining where we would place it. At one point I thought about maybe at the Masonic Lodge on that corner or something close that's not really stand out here, kind of like close to the building, or in the alleyway, something that would pick up because you definitely want to monitor the any toxins that's coming down in the city from other companies that's really not in the city. So it's just a matter of determining where we should place it. So do you have any ideas?
I have a question.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you say that the monitor could be placed on either city property or private property?
Yes. Well, it could be placed on private property, but I was thinking, well, just whatever you think is best.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You can tell me if it's too far-fetched. I promise you can. Would it be too much for you to put it on your own property?
No, I could have did that without even coming to you guys, but I just wanted everybody to be in on it. I didn't want to just like throw it up there and then you're like, what you got hanging on that property?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, so that's why I say, okay, well, if I take it to the city, put it on city property, we could put it right down here at Sonic Laws. But, yeah, I probably still option. It doesn't matter with me because I want to be monitored.
But the only reason why I ask is because I'm not saying it does need troubleshooting, but I'm just saying like if there were a case where it needs some type of troubleshooting, or it'll be in your view often, so we could make sure it's okay or it's protected, and if it needed troubleshooting, it would be readily available to you. If that's what I'm saying. So it wouldn't be responsibility of somebody else.
Sounds great. I don't have a problem. It could go right here on the side of my yard. We already had looked at it, but I'm like, I want to run it through the city, and then we run it through the city, make sure everybody's on board with what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Let's do that.
We need something. Well,
Yeah.
I get you got to consensus.
All righty. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Global Company, you ready? Put your phone on mute, Miss Diane, Councilwoman.
I'm sorry, which turn?
Put your phone on mute.
All right, I had to do that. Hold on.
All right, thank you. Hello,
Hey,
how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Y'all look good today. All right. So I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Ola Nkosi. I am a resident of the city of Lithonia. And this evening, I want to present to you all an idea that I spoke with Mayor about that I'm proposing called My Lithonia, Your City, Your Pocket. And it's going to be from my company, Online Global, that I started with a few of my friends. And then just to give you a few backgrounds on me, next slide, please. All right. I am the founder of Litwork and co-founder of Online Global, and I currently work for one of the biggest tech companies in the world. And my work is centered around building digital platforms that solve real community problems. Litwork was created to help people discover, support, and connect with businesses more easily. And that thinking came with what we thought about for My Lithonia. Litwork is now officially on the App Store, but we're looking for a summer 2026 launch. And I wanted to start here at home, right here where I live. Next slide, please. Just to give you a bit of background about Online Global, it was a company founded by myself, my wife, and our friends. We have a lot of responsibilities along the companies that we've worked at. I work for Workday, one of the largest tech companies in the world. One of my partners is one of the biggest project managers in Fayette County, and one of my other partners is the assistant principal in Cobb County. So we have a lot of experience that we're bringing into this project, and I just wanted to lead with that. You can go on to the next slide, please. So the reason why I'm here is because we didn't pick Lithonia, Lithonia picked me. I've been here for the past 10 years. Right after I graduated college at Fort Valley State University, I came straight down here. I worked as a radio host at Power 92.3 before I began my tech journey, which now I am a senior user experience designer at Workday. So just to say, I have a bit of experience in what I'm trying to propose to you. Next slide, please. So the problem is already there. Right now, accessing city services often means waiting, calling, scheduling around, or giving up. If a resident wants to know about a closure, an event, a service, an update, too often they have to chase that information down. That creates frustration. And it especially hurts working families, renters, seniors, and residents who may not be able to visit City Hall during business hours. The problem is not that the residents don't care. The problem is that the information isn't always reaching them in a fast, simple, and mobile effective way. Next slide, please. So here's my answer. The My Lithonia app is the answer to that problem. It is a city-branded mobile app, iPhone and Android, that gives residents one place to get city news, find businesses, explore local history, view events, and connect with any of the city services. It is designed to be simple for residents and also manageable for the city staff. The idea isn't to overwhelm the city with complexity. The idea is to create one reliable platform that residents can trust and return to every week. Next slide, please. One of the biggest values that we have is direct communication. With My Lithonia, city news and alerts can go straight to the residents' phones.
91% of the United States have phones in their hands. That means announcements, weather alerts, road closures, service changes, and any updates directly from the mayor can go right to your phone. Next slide, please. We'd also be looking into trying to implement a business directory so that way every business in Lithonia can be found at any time. You'll be able to go, know exactly when they're open, see the details, see exactly what they sell, which will now breed more money back into the economy of the city of Lithonia. Next slide, please. We also want to take a deep dive into the history. We have history right here in Lithonia, and we can be able to edit the app constantly to be able to make sure people that come into the city or people that live in the city can be able to take a tour of our illustrious city through anything that's going on in the app. Next slide, please. We never want you to miss anything that happens in the city. Anything that happens will be publicized on the app. Just as I heard a few people talking earlier, they didn't know about some of the events. This is what could solve that. Everybody has a phone in their hand, and the goal is to just make it easy for them to just find any and everything that they want to find about the city that we live in. Next slide, please. And this is where the heart of it is going to lie. A lot of times, before I even came here to meet with City Hall the first time, a lot of times I was talking to different business owners and different people that live in the city. And a lot of the issues that we heard was, anytime I have to do something, I have to go to City Hall. I have to call City Hall, or I have to take off a whole day to make sure that I can be here to do this at City Hall. And the goal is to just make this easy, make this simple for them since everyone has a phone, put it right in their hands so they're able to access any one of these services directly from their hand. So if someone's trash is late to be picked up, they get a notification. If there's a road closing, they get a notification. If the mayor has an update on an event, they get a notification. Next slide, please. And this isn't just built for just us. This is built for anyone. Anyone with a disability, any Spanish-speaking families, we're going to have all of that loaded into the app so anyone that lives in the city can be able to use it at any time. Next slide. And this is just version 1 of what I told you. Version 1 is just the basics, what we can do. Version 2 is where we can do so many more. We can add for people to be able to pay their utility bill payments on there, their permit applications. If they have an issue, there's a pothole in their street, they can take a picture and report it. All of those things would be enabled. Next slide, please. And we chose to take it a step further just to show you even more what's possible. In the year 2026, everybody and their mama is using AI. So why not try to integrate what we can do with AI as well too? In version 3, we can build an entire AI city assistant where they'd be able to contact us, talk to us about anything that's going on, ask any questions that they can get any answers to, and we'll be able to answer it directly on the app. Next slide, please. So a lot of Georgia cities are already doing this. We have the numbers for the city of Atlanta, for city of Sandy Springs, for Roswell. We went through and picked up all the numbers, but all of those numbers are inflated because of what the amount of people that they have in each one of their cities. So what we wanted to do was come with something that would value the city, but we wanted to open that number up to make sure that it was known that that number was 100% negotiable because I live in this city, and although my partners don't, I want to make sure my city has something like this because I think this is just the digital front door. Next slide, please. So I went and looked and did a little bit more research. There are some smaller cities that have it as well, but those smaller cities don't have a third of what I was proposing to you. A few of them may have something that does 1 or 2, but the My Lithonia app would be able to have every single one of those features, everything right in your hand. Next feature, please. Next slide, please. So I want to just propose that we start with tier 1. If the city council says yes, within 3 months, next slide, please. Within 3 months, we'd be able to have an app that's directly on the App Store for both Android and Apple. And what it actually buys is a lot of peace of mind, a lot of time that you can get back, a lot of answering of questions. And this isn't to take anyone's job. This isn't to remove jobs from the city of Lithonia. This is simply to be able to let people know that we can enter the digital universe as well too, because everyone is already doing it, and we don't want to be the city that gets left behind. Next slide, please. So if the council says yes, the path forward is straightforward. We begin with a kickoff and planning, we design and review, and then we develop and then we teach the staff everything they need to know. Not only do you get an app, you get a dashboard right on the computer where anybody that works for City Hall can be able to update everything directly on the app. So you wouldn't have to wait for us. You'd be able to get an update updated directly on the app. And the biggest thing about it is businesses that are in the city of Lithonia would be able to fill out one form and be added directly to the app, so they'd be found as well. Next, please. I'll close with this. It just depends on the type of city that we want to be. I've done this type of technology for a lot of bigger companies, and the reason why I'm doing it now for smaller and minority-owned businesses and minority-owned areas is because a lot of the technology I'm already pouring into them, I want to be able to put back into my city and to my people, so that way we know that we can do what's possible that they can do. So that's all I have. Any questions? Anything? Sorry, I might have breezed through that a little bit.
So they say it's a monthly fee for the citizens.
There's no monthly fee. The app will be completely free. Anything that's done in the app is going to be all controlled by everyone that works at City Hall and whoever has access to it.
What the fee is $32,000.
Yeah, so that number is negotiable as well. So I let my partners know we wanted to go at least half of what Roswell had. Roswell paid $82,000 for their app, and it only had 2 features. We're proposing 6 features with the app, and we went half of that. The original price that I gave the mayor, I went back on it because I wanted to make sure that I made it more digestible for the city, because I do recognize we only have about 3,000 people in the city of Lithonia. So we just want to make sure that we have something that the city can use, and I think this would be very, very useful.
Chief?
Yes, sir.
One is a yearly one.
No, it's one time. One time.
Some of the stuff you mentioned, like the pothole thing, we have a system already integrated that does.
Okay.
So if we can integrate the city logic program into the whole system. So they scan all the streets, digital scans, street sidewalks, curbs, street signs, everything. So if somebody has a pothole, they can go on and report on that. So it'd be like, is this an a la carte type thing where we can dumb it down a little bit as far as price wise goes, because like permitting everything also is a whole separate software that now, hopefully, in the days coming, it will go 100% live.
Yeah.
That you do digital now. There won't be, especially by next year, there won't be no more coming in.
Yeah, the pothole tracking, that was for more of a version 2, so that's outside of the scope of the original version is what we were talking about. So the original version we were talking about would feature the events, the history, being able to find any of the businesses in the city, being able to contact City Hall, any of those type of things. So the other features that I added were just to let you know what's possible, what we can do. Just based off of what you were talking about, it sounds pretty simple. Sounds like it would just call an API from there directly to the app, and it'd be able to read that and give them exactly what they need to see. So it doesn't seem like
it's a great app. It's just we had something like it. Nixel is the exact same thing. We had Nixel back in all the way up to 2022.
I never heard of Nixel. What's it?
Nixel is the same thing. It's an app that everybody can download. The feature where something happens in the area, it'll send you an alert or something's going on. You can go on there ourselves and send it out. The issue with Nixel is so
how are you managing?
So in-house, you do everything. It's an app that everybody can download,
Mm-hmm.
or we can even do geofence. We can send an alert out to anybody who's driving.
Yeah.
So, like, even if you're not on the app and it's an alert, how everybody hears the alert.
Mm-hmm.
We can geofence that alert.
Okay, so
But this is better. I mean, I do like this in the fact that you can load the business and you can do all that better than you. I mean, that's all.
yeah, the goal with Lithonia was to just simply make it easy for us to be able to do some of the things that take a bit of time. Like, for instance, if I wanted to find a roofer in my city, I couldn't find one besides going to Google. And then if I wanted to even dumb it down to say, let's say, no offense, if I wanted to find, let's say, a black roofer in my city, I couldn't find that on Google to take a lot of searches. which is the exact reason why I built my first app that got to the App Store. And I just wanted to do that specifically for a city. We also, bless you, the whole goal just being to make sure that anything that the city wants, we can do with technology. I do it already for these big companies, so why not? So.
And also, I wanted to let you all know, I talked to him about Cities Week, and he offered to do a design for me. That design that I sent you, that you approved, he did that.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So I started out doing graphic design, just moved into UX, and then moved into development. So
What's UX?
UX is user experience design, which is what I work at Workday. So my whole goal is to figure out what the best experience for something would be, and then just make it. So that's what I do, whether it's a website, an app. I built so many different things. So I'm going on my 3rd year at Workday now. So I'm just trying to just do a lot of that now in my community because.
Man, you should have let me that.
Yeah, my apologies. Well, it's not something I like to talk about a lot, a whole bunch and about the things that I've done, but anything that we want to do, I can definitely do it. I have a team backing me, my wife, as well as a couple other people. So we have a lot of skills that we want to bring into this, and I think it'll be pretty cool just to even take it on. So, yeah.
Is it a way this presentation is a way you can email it to her?
Absolutely.
If she has it already.
He has about everybody else say it's over. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible if people, I know we don't approve anything today. But in our next council meeting, things that we'll discuss, we're working on, possibly we'll get on the agenda on, what is this? For April. Yeah, and we'll, I need to talk with our county, things of that nature, if it's, doable, then we'll do that. But if council want us to move forward, as far as, trying to negotiate and get things together, so just let us know. Yeah. Cause I know we need it.
Maybe I asked the question later.
No, go ahead. It's the last on the agenda.
I'm here, I'll answer it.
Take over the board.
It could, if y'all want that.
I didn't know if I should say that aloud.
It's we have a.
I have a question when you get time there.
Go ahead, I forgot.
She was up.
Go ahead.
Okay, so can we get information? The information can we, would that be like what Rosemary would use? And because is it all going to be available to the community, or would there be a part of it that is just for the administration?
Yeah, it's for everything that the city does, like the code enforcement,
Right.
information. If you just her speaking about different things in the city that she's trying to fix, or is it anything that you see I need to know about? That all can be in the app.
Yep, all of that. So the whole
Ongoing of the thing that she's working on.
All of that, anything she wants to talk about or let the community know, yeah. That's no problem.
Well, we talked about getting some hardware or software that she would be able to inform us, so that we, don't continue to ask her about certain things that she's already got, like chickens out on already. She can update us on that information.
Well,
with this.
Well, some stuff is not for everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But is it divided between the community and the
No,
administrator?
this is just for the community as a whole.
so if I could expand a bit,
Hold on, he got something for you.
So if I can expand a bit, the app itself is going to be used by the entire community. Anybody that uses it will be able to see all of the things that you update. But the way you would update it is we would build you a designated dashboard that the city would be able to use, whether it is that you want to make updates, add events, add a business, anything like that. So those updates then get populated to the app. And then from that, you can be able to communicate with each other or send each other something if that's what she was asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to. Okay.
Yeah, well, I know, sorry about the background noise. But yeah, just being able to get updated and basically for administrative and council and mayor, things that she would normally come to us and report. It will be already, in the software, and where we can just look at what she's actually working on.
Okay.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
And getting software for it. So since we were getting this or talking about getting this, I was just wondering if it would handle bad so that we don't have to get something else.
So to answer that, everything is still very much an open book. So we're still very much collecting pain points. Anything that you find that might be an issue, we can be able to create that as well too. So if you find that that's something that you have a problem with currently, you don't get these updates or you don't see when something is being scheduled, we can be able to build that into the dashboard so that becomes something else that we build into it. And everything is already covered within the price, so no addition.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead.
My question is, we already talked about it earlier in the meeting, but the problem is we don't communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
So we was to get something like this and just expect people to get it, they won't. So it's like with the builder's big machine, nobody's gonna get it.
They'll
That's
get
where-
it. You know how they'll get it? Because you got the car and bike show coming. There could be a table there like, hey, come over here. We need y'all to download the app. Show you how to download the app. Cities Week coming.
That goes, yeah.
You just have it on your everybody page or it's a way to do it. Instagram, the police Instagram. You just gotta get people to chime in on it. Yeah.
We also were hoping to share it through the City of Lithonia Instagram because another part of what we do is social media management, which we do for a bunch of other companies. So we would love to be able to create some social content that you all can put on the social media that'll promote the app as well too. We'll create all the content. All you have to do is just approve it and post it.
I'm not saying
Of course.
copy South Fruit.
Of course. You saw the trash bash flyer, right?
My thing is, yeah, so how many followers we have?
You get your followers up once you put good content.
Mm-hmm. And I checked and I think the last piece of content that has been posted was quite a while back, besides the most recent one. So yeah, there's a lane there to actually tackle as well too. If we can help out with social media, being able to help create some content that the city can use, like the trash bash flyer, I created that in 5 minutes. So it really doesn't take a lot of effort. It's just all about knowing what we can do in order to help, and we can be able to help digitally as far as our company.
The issue is with like this other things they have social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they're young.
Yeah.
But we don't have any.
Yeah.
You have me. Boring.
Post pictures,
Boring.
But that's where we were. That's
but nobody else.
what we were thinking as far as the
I'm the old guys.
yeah.
I have a question though.
Yes, ma'am. If I could answer him before you had a question, just quickly. So just from what you were thinking, one of the pieces of content that we were thinking as far as doing was being able to go into some of these Black-owned businesses or some of these businesses directly in Lithonia, recording and doing some content for them, posting that on the City of Lithonia page, being able to advertise them, which is what was my original ask about my network app, because I was going to do that anyway, was just going to all these businesses to try to talk to them, get them in front of a screen, see how they do some questions with them. Now that's content for the city. We have the car and bike show, we have Main Street, we can do a lot of advertising on. Not only that, we have social media. And we have a social media person on our team, which is why I was saying we can be able to help out with the content as well as posting the content. So.
And then you had a new business. I think she walked out. Dion is her partner, but I forgot her name, Tanisha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and not to put her business out there, but she's a new business. Mm-hmm. And when you open a new business, it's hard. It's very hard, and she gets withering sometimes because it's not getting the traffic and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important to reach out to all new and old business.
Yeah.
Whether black or white, doesn't matter. Just make sure that we grasp that if council agrees and our city manager agrees as well to move forward.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
Yeah.
And that can be that's already something that we're proposing, is just putting a business directory in the app. So that way all of these businesses, as soon as they sign up, when you get their information, you load it onto the app immediately. Okay. So that way they automatically get views and visibility.
Okay.
You have a question, I'm saying?
Yeah. So the only concern I have at this point is not so more about the technology and having to download.
Mhm.
For those that are of a certain age,
Mhm.
I don't know exactly what our percentage is of the senior population, but that's been the concern.
Yeah.
So they're not.
Send them over there to the city.
Yeah, we have.
And just help
See one like them.
because maybe you may homeless, maybe.
Mama.
I do.
Actually, I have my personal app that I can show you if you'd
Well, I
like to see.
mean, if I go to look for it,
Yeah, actually, if you go to litwork.info, you'd be able to see everything about my. I did send it personally to the mayor, so that's my app's website that tells you everything that my personal app does as far as the one that we built. But our company has built a bunch of different other apps that are under other companies.
I see area, this is the first.
No, this is the first city. I just decided to just come here because I built several apps, so I was like, why not try an app for the city? And it really came from a conversation with the mayor because the first thing I proposed was a new website, but I believe y'all have one in the works already. So
No, it's almost right.
It's good.
1 or 2 little.
So this will be fully managed by the city. Everything that we build will be fully yours. The code will be fully yours. Everything. We will just be able to help you update it as time goes along. So
Well, thank you. I think she has official partner.
yeah, this is my partner. She just came
Hello,
in.
how are you?
Cool.
My apologies for being late.
It's okay.
But I'm over here just burning. I want to answer your question a little bit more. My name is Shannon Winston. I'm a partner here with Hola. And you touch on a very, very good point. A lot of people, or a lot of businesses, corporations, they push out IT. I know I'm here talking about IT or app of that sort. But what's missing is the people portion. So one of the things that I've done, so I've managed different IT implementations over 13 years now. The missing piece is the analysis around where are we today? What's the change management plan to get us here to our goal? Let's do an analysis on the entire city, excuse me. Let's do the analysis to understand our population, the population differences. How can we have user adoption in the way where we're trying to get the goal to? So if that means we do an analysis on the data of our population, we look at our social media as it is today, because that takes time to grow. Do I believe it can grow? Absolutely. We have the team to do it, but it takes time. What are some other things that we can do to really push user adoption? Whether that means we have, a communication plan or change management plan that meets the needs of the city. Every time someone comes into the city council building, we have flyers up, we have banners up. It's a whole marketing plan. It's not just pushing an app. We have to have a change management plan for user adoption to really be successful. But you hit on a really key point that a lot of people don't ask. They just see the shiny new thing and push it out there and missing the real analysis on, okay, how can we really get the user adoption that we want? And that's a change management.
Yeah, because we have a lot of, I think, unique things on the website. It's nice now, and social media brochures are there, but we just don't have the mechanism to get it out. Like I said, there's no advertising, maybe not even that, but like you said, just a plan to make that happen. And I know that's a big part of every business working now.
Yeah.
Is to get that out there. And that's where we kind of stop it. We get nice things.
Yeah.
Good ideas, but they just don't go out there.
Right.
That's not just you guys, it's corporations, it's all over. That's why, a lot of IT projects fail because they miss the analysis up front to really think and really analyze where are we today and where are the gaps that we need to solve for to get where we're trying to go as far as goals.
A really good example of that is
We got to pay to play, so we have to pay to
Yeah.
get that out.
absolutely,
It's
absolutely.
just as much money.
Yeah.
To get it out.
A good example of that is the Fulton County Police Department. I don't know if you've seen, but they're viral all over social media because
That's
like they just do everything, anything. Their social media is hilarious because it's personal. It makes you feel as if like you're actually talking
They
to
get a
someone.
lot of heat from it too.
They are, but at the same time, it's
Some people don't want
because
them to do that. But it's reaching everybody.
They don't like, people don't like the
It's the
publicity. They
hair.
don't like anything that's new.
Yeah.
That's natural. So we have to be able to show them new isn't always bad. Sometimes new is good. And what they're doing is actually not only shining a lot of eyes, we're all the way in the east side. How do we know about what South East are doing?
Right.
We should have no reason to know that. But if we could follow something along that lines of reaching the new digital universe, there's no reason why we can't get everybody. There are a bunch of kids here that would love to know about what a youth program is going on. They can go to the app to find that. There are a lot of parents that want to know about summer camps to put their kids in the city, and the app can help with that. But they just have to know where to go. And that's just where marketing comes in. Can't do anything without marketing. So.
And I saw something, I'll let you go. I saw something, I think you shared on your page about Lucia Sanders. Yeah, somebody, yeah. It was just an Instagram, just a post about the best recreation centers, like in DeKalb County.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one was out.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody.
Huh?
No,
The one I said?
it was about Lucia Sanders recreation
That's
center.
basketball.
But anyway, it was at Lucia Sanders recreation. It was somebody sent it to me.
The city has
Stuff like that. Yeah, I thought it was either one of y'all.
The city has it. We just got to just shine the light on it. That's all it is. So, however we can help, we'd love to.
Okay.
The last question I have, I may have missed this, but you say it's one-time payment for forever access.
So yes, it is. So it's a one-time payment, and then you just pay us monthly to manage it. The one-time payment can also be split up based off of what works for the city. So whether that's 3 months or whether that's in 2 payments, we can split that. But what we're also doing is the 32.5 is for the app, it's for that dashboard, it's for everything you get. And then we will just ask to get a maintenance fee each month just for us to maintain it for a year until we've made all the updates that you want. Any new features you may think of, any new updates you see throughout the app that you're like, hey, we need to update this, any trainings of the staff that we need to do, all that is covered within that.
So the maintenance fee.
500 a month for the month, yeah, it's for the 12-month program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the updates that we want, or what about like, just like with other apps on your phone, there are constant updates. The whole physical gets updated sometimes. You guys naturally do that? Is that included in maintenance?
Yeah, so
like we don't have to simply tell you, hey, make it look a little bit more vibrant. That's an update. That's an update that some of your apps do anyway.
No, so what we would do is within the process of trying to design the app, we have a step where we do design and review, where we show you a design of what it looks like. Like I gave you a few screenshots, but those are just really quick designs that I made. But if we like those designs, I can iterate on those and make those better until we get to a point where we're like, we love this design, let's build this. So then once we get to that part, then we're just building. Anything after that is just us adding a new update. It wouldn't change the look of what it looks like. It wouldn't change what it actually does as far as that. It just adds new features. That's it. So the way that I'm proposing is if you all have a new update, let's say you pick up a new event like the trash patch. If you want to, you'll be able to go on the admin dashboard and send a notification to everybody who has the app downloaded to tell them when the trash patch is. That way they know. But things like that are ways that we can be able to communicate with the city and people that live there. Sound good? Any questions?
How do you all work off of license agreements, or never really apply to this type of situation?
Not necessarily, unless we're like getting the API from what he was talking about, where we would be able to bring that in. But everything would be built for the city and owned by the city, so it would be a custom everything. We're not using anything where we're taking anything from anywhere else. The APIs that we will use for like weather updates or things like that, those are all through Google, so we can use those.
Including the things you mentioned about traffic accidents. And all
yeah,
that.
all of those are like DOT and things that we can possibly get from your system that you have and just integrate it right into it. So.
Well, thank you so much. Great presentation.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right.
All right. Is there a need for executive session? All right. All right, guys. Do we need to say which issue or all four? It doesn't matter at this point. Okay. All four. Got it. All right. I need a motion to go in executive session.
Okay, I'll make a motion, go into executive session for personnel, litigation, real estate, and cybersecurity.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you so much. Hey, what's your name?
Enzo.
Enzo?
Yes, that's my first name. Last name is Lee.
Enzo Lee.
Yeah, that's Dominic.
Oh, man, come on.